Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Think Different. This is Satriyavarman. Today in this video we are going to see about air, which is essential for our life. That only we are going to see about. So don't miss the video. Subscribe our channel to get a notification. Okay, now let's go into the video. First we'll see about the atmosphere. In the topic air, first we are going to see about atmosphere, because atmosphere is the most important thing of air. Okay, before going into atmosphere, I want to tell about sphere. Sphere is nothing but our earth is called sphere. It is sphere in shape. There are four types of a sphere. One is lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere, and biosphere. These are four types of spheres. Lithosphere mean land, hydrosphere mean water, atmosphere mean air, biosphere mean these three together. Okay, these three together is we live, that is called biosphere. Now we know the four types of spheres. Now we'll go to atmosphere. Atmosphere is nothing but it is the blanket, huge blanket of air on the earth's surface is called an atmosphere. Nothing, atmosphere mean air. Atmosphere mean air, that's all. It is a huge blanket. It has many gases, many mixture of gases and many percentage of gases. That is called air. Atmosphere. Now we know atmosphere. Now let's go to the composition of the atmosphere. Composition of the atmosphere is nothing but mixture of gases in the atmosphere. Mixture of the gases in the atmosphere is called composition of the gases. Okay, for composition of the gases or atmosphere. First we'll see about nitrogen and oxygen. Nitrogen is more than oxygen. These two are gases which make bulk of the atmosphere. If there is 100%, nitrogen is 78% and oxygen is 21%. So these two gases are called bulk of the atmosphere. Nitrogen and oxygen is called bulk of the atmosphere. Next we are going to see about carbon dioxide, helium, ozone, argon and hydrogen. These are some gases present in the atmosphere but found in lesser quantities. These two are bulk of the atmosphere. These are found in lesser quantities. That is different. Nitrogen and oxygen is different from carbon dioxide, helium, ozone, argon and hydrogen. Last point you see, apart from these gases such as oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, helium, ozone, argon and hydrogen, apart from these there are tiny dust particles present in the air. Except these gases, there are some dust particles. There are some dust particles present in the air. Okay, now we know the bulk and the lesser quantities of gases and what are present in the air. Now I am going to show you the percentage of the gases in the air. This is the image. Okay, this 78% is regarded as nitrogen. In the composition, the most highest gas is nitrogen. This is nitrogen. I'll show you 1 minute. The 78% is nitrogen. The 20.9% that is oxygen. Then the other gases is just 0.17%. This is called other gases. Then the green one is this one argon and the purple one is carbon dioxide. Here the percentages are given. This is very important, please note it. Now we saw the percentage of air. Now we are going to see about the structure of the atmosphere. We are going to see about the structure of the atmosphere. Atmosphere is divided into 5 layers. Atmosphere is divided into 5 layers. Okay, it is different from composition of atmosphere. Composition of atmosphere is different from structure of the atmosphere, because composition of atmosphere tells us the gases And the structure of the atmosphere tells about the layers of the atmosphere. Okay, now first point, you see, our atmosphere is divided into 5 layers from starting from the earth's surface. From where we are standing till the space, the atmosphere is divided into 5 layers. How much layers? 5 layers. What are the layers? We'll see briefly. Okay, first layer is troposphere. The first layer is troposphere. Troposphere is very essential part of the one of the essential part of the atmosphere. Okay, very essential part of the atmosphere is troposphere, the first layer. The height of this first layer is 13 kilometer. How much kilometer? 13 kilometer. Okay. Now we know the first layer and the essential layer. The troposphere. One more thing, the troposphere is the sphere in which we live. That is called troposphere. You can remember like that. The height is 13 kilometer. And see, the troposphere is the layer in which the air we breathe exists. This I told, the troposphere is the sphere in which we live. That means we can breathe easily. That is called troposphere. Almost all weather phenomena occur here. That means every weather condition supports in troposphere. That is called all weather phenomena occur here. Okay. Next, second layer we'll see about. Second layer is stratosphere, top of the troposphere. Okay, the second layer is the stratosphere and its height is 50 kilometer. How much kilometer? 50 kilometer. It extends to 15 kilometer. Easily we can understand, mean aeroplane height. Aeroplane will fly, no, that height. Aeroplane mean stratosphere. Okay, easily if we can understand, that is a aeroplane flying height. Next layer we'll see the third layer. The third layer is mesosphere. This is the bigger layer of the atmosphere. Sorry, not bigger layer, it is the middle layer of the atmosphere. The third layer is mesosphere and its height is 80 kilometer. How much? 80 kilometer. This is third layer. The fourth layer is thermosphere, which extends 80 kilometer. This is the most biggest layer of the atmosphere. Mesosphere is the middlest layer of the atmosphere. Thermosphere is the highest and biggest layer. That its height is 80 kilometer from mesosphere to 400 kilometer. That means it's the biggest layer of the atmosphere. Okay, now we saw about the fourth layer. We'll see about the last layer. The uppermost layer of the atmosphere is exosphere. This is very thin, very small. Exosphere is very small. I'm writing. Yes, exosphere is very small or thinnest layer of the atmosphere, very uppermost layer also. Okay, we saw about the layers. In image I am going to show the layers. See here, troposphere. This is the place in which we live. Okay, we can breathe easily. Tropopass is nothing but the border of the troposphere. That is called tropopass. Next, stratosphere is nothing but the aeroplane flying height is called stratosphere. Stratopass is the border of the stratosphere. And mesosphere. Mesosphere is the middlest layer of the atmosphere and mesopass is called the border of the mesosphere. Thermosphere is the biggest layer of the atmosphere. Exosphere is the thinnest layer of the atmosphere. These are the structure of the atmosphere. We know the structure. Now we are going to see the weather and the climate. Weather and the climate we are going to see. Okay, nothing. The difference between weather and climate is just one. That means weather is nothing but they will tell the today condition, only today's condition. of the atmosphere. But climate mean the conditions for a large period. They will tell for large period. That is called climate. Weather mean they will report in news. Weather report they will give daily. That mean hour to hour, day to day, the condition of the atmosphere they will tell. But climate not like that. Just opposite to the weather. Weather mean one day, today's condition of the atmosphere they will tell. Climate mean long years or 30 years or large period of weather condition they will tell. That is called difference between weather and climate. Just simple. Weather mean today condition, climate mean large period condition. That's all. Now we know what is weather and climate. We'll see about temperature. This is one of the important part, temperature. Temperature is nothing but degree of hotness and coldness. For example, if the cold water is given, it will be cold. If you touch, you can feel. If it is hot, if we touch, it will feel. That is the temperature. The degree is nothing but 28 degrees Celsius. Today's weather is 28 degrees Celsius. Like that, the weather report they will show. That is called temperature. Okay. The degree of hotness and coldness of the air is called temperature. Nothing. The hotness and coldness of daily is in the air, not in the earth. In the air, it is called temperature. That's all. Temperature finished. Next we are going to see about wind. Wind, the movement of air from high pressure areas to low pressure is called wind. Simply we can say wind mean the fast moving air. Slow moving air is called breeze. Slow moving air is called breeze. Fast moving air is called wind. That is why the definition is given here that the high pressure, the movement of air from high pressure to low pressure, that is fast moving air, right? So it is called wind. Now we know the definition of wind. Next point you see, winds can be broadly divided into three types. Winds are also divided into three types: permanent wind, seasonal wind and local wind. These all will see briefly in future videos. Just I am telling here. Winds are divided into three types: permanent wind, seasonal wind and local wind. These are three types of wind. Now we are going to see about one event of wind. This has happened in 1999th year. On 25 October 1999, cyclonic wind originated in the area of Odisha, killing thousands of people. This is a incident of wind. Okay, it affected Odisha, killing thousand of people. Very dangerous. These are. Okay, now we know what is wind. Next we are going to see about moisture and rainfall. Moisture is nothing but, moisture mean, here steps are there of moisture. I'll tell you one by one. When water evaporates mean we are getting rain, right? That process is called when more sunny, that time water bodies get evaporate from land. Other water bodies it get evaporate and go as water vapor to top. Okay, and moisture is nothing but the presence of water in air. Humidity mean presence of water. Humidity is nothing but presence of water in air. That is called humidity. Next point you see, when the water vapor rises, it starts cooling. The water vapor condenses, causing the formation of droplets of water. The process of rain they are telling here. When the water vapor goes up, when it evaporate and goes up, it forms cloud. It condenses and forms cloud. That they are telling. It forms cloud. And that the cloud condenses and form the droplets of water. The the cloud condenses and form the droplets of water. This is the way we get rain. Okay. Next point, you see, when these droplets of water become too heavy, float in the air, they become down precipitation. When these droplets will come down too heavy, it will float in the air. This process is called precipitation. This is the process called precipitation. Precipitation is the falling of moisture in the form of rainfall, snow, fog, sleet, hailstorms. I'll tell you, precipitation will fall down. The moisture is nothing but the presence of water in the air. That presence of water in the air, it form rainfall. We get rainfall. Snow in the northern areas like Himalayas, you will get snow. Fog we can get in hill stations. Hailstorms mean pani puyal we can get. Okay. Next point, you see, on the basis of mechanism, there are three types of rainfall. In wind also we have three types, which is seasonal wind. 1 minute, I'll show you. Which is seasonal wind, permanent wind, and local wind. Even in rainfall, we have three types. Which are convectional rainfall, orographic rainfall, cyclonic rainfall. These are three types of rainfall. What are they? Convectional rainfall, orographic rainfall, and cyclonic rainfall. Okay, these are the three types of rainfalls. And the last point they have given about the rainfall is nothing but rainfall is very important for survival of plants and animals. This is true, right? Because without rainfall we can't get water. Okay, so the rainfall is very important for the survival of plants and animals and for us also. Okay, that's all we saw. We saw everything about air. These are topics we covered in air. Okay, that's all. This video ends. So we'll meet in the next video. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.